Seton Hall coach Kevin Willard. Certainly we have become accustomed to seeing you lead Seton Hall and change the culture. What's the program like now?
Yeah, you know what? I'm very lucky right now. You know, it's taken me a couple years to kind of get the group of guys that I want in there. I have a group of guys now that are really focused on winning, really focused on basketball. They're fun to be around. It really is a unique group, you know, because I got some great veterans and I have a really talented freshman class.
Ralph Willard, the name inspires respect for a number of reasons.
It's fear to me. It's respect for other people.
That
Yes.
was what I was going to ask. Being the son of a famous father, what's that like?
It's great. You know, I tell you what's the best part about it is I have an unbelievable sounding board, you know, at my fingertips. You know, not only does he come and watch practice for, you know, a couple weeks every year and spend time with the grandkids, but, you know, I get to call one of the most respected coaches in the game at any time. You know, if I'm having trouble with a zone or matchup or something like that, he's there for me. And I think, you know, as great it is to be a son and as great a father he is, it's great to have that sounding board.
Along the same lines, coaching influences. Rick Pitino has played a really important role in your growth and development. What does his relationship mean to you?
Yeah, you know, coach is like a second father. You know, I spent 10 years with him, you know, from when I was 22 to 32. And, you know, he really taught me work ethic, you know, at the coaching level, what it takes, you know, to be successful, the hours you have to put in, the playbook to do, you know, individual instructions in the morning, practice, recruiting, and he is also, you know, a tremendous mentor to me now.
When you think about your approach as a head coach, how would you describe it to a prospective student athlete?
Yeah, you know, what I try to do is give my student athletes the best experience possible, not only on the basketball court, but off the court. You know, I really try to make sure that when they come to Seton Hall, not only are they going to get taught the game of basketball, they're going to get taught the game of life. And I try to give them, I want my kids to have a great experience.
As I've watched your teams play, I've always noticed that they play hard. How are you able to get your teams to consistently play hard? Which sounds so obvious, so elementary, but it's not easy to do.
No, I mean, again, the team I took over 4 years ago, you know, was an extremely hard-working team. So I got lucky with the guys that I inherited, extremely hard-working, and you know, really just trying to recruit players that understand and love the game. I tell every recruit, I tell, if you don't love the game of basketball, I'm the worst guy in the world to play for, because I love this game. I love teaching the game. I love getting kids better. And if you love the game of basketball, we'll get along great. You know, if basketball is a hobby, you know, that's the kind of that's when, you know, I start banging my head against the wall. So we recruit that way. You know, I work hard. You know, I try to set the example. You know, getting in the office, you know, practice, spending time in individual instruction. And so I think if you recruit that way and you work hard, the kids will follow you.
In terms of passion, the game of basketball seems to reward those that really devote themselves to it. What's another truth about basketball that you could say?
You know, I always say that basketball is the greatest job interview for the fact that, you know, football players wear helmets, hockey players wear helmets. Basketball, there is no hiding. You know, people get to see your emotions and how you react to the good times, but more importantly, how you react to adversity. And I think I always say basketball is the one sport that really, you know, people get to judge you when you're not. You can't put an act on. You know, you're just, your emotions are out there. You're reacting to something. You can't fake. You can't fake it. And I think it's the best job interview, and it could also be the worst job interview.
Great stuff, Coach. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
For the Big East Digital Network, I'm Tony Luftman.